Hi guys, welcome back for another one. I am Mr. Free to Play. That is right, I'm a free to play player and I give free to play player advice, tips, tricks, and other things. In this video, it's another top 10. This time we're talking about resistance. Not only am I going to give you guys the top 10 characters with the least resistance stat in the game, but also the top 10 characters in the game with the highest resistance stat. And why is this important? Well, with the release patch of 4.0 on the horizon and PvP, this could be the difference between a hard-fought victory and being totally wiped from the face of the planet. So if you guys are ready for it, sit back, relax, and let's get into it. Before I begin this countdown list, I want to give a shout out to MSF.gg. Without them, this list would not be possible as they post stats on all the characters in the game. Now they do have a disclaimer that it may not be 100% accurate, so there could be some deviation from the data that I give you to the actual data of the game as they don't have direct access to Marvel Strike Force's database. Now for those out there that may not know what the resistance stat is and why it's important, the resistance stat is like the defense to an attack stat. It is the defense to the focus stat. It is the likelihood of your character being attacked and being applied with a debuff. And anyone that's ever been debuffed hardcore, you know how annoying and how of a game changer it can be. Now all the characters I'm going to review in this list is on data assuming that they're 7 gold, 7 red. Characters may not be that stat, but that's kind of the bar that I set to make sure that it was even across the field. So like I said, the characters in your game may not reflect these exact numbers, but in general, the results should be about the same. With that being said, let's jump into the top 10 characters with the least resistance stat in the game. Now these are toons that you want to use with caution going into game modes such as U7, PvP, anywhere that debuffs can be applied. Due to characters like Hela, Carnage, and Venom, these characters getting a debuff can wreck your day. And we're going to kick off this countdown with number 10 and 9 with the exact same base stat. Vulture and M'Baku, both with a base stat of 3,741. The next two on this list are tied for 8th and 7th. One of them is probably no surprise to you guys, and probably none of you guys will even consider taking this character into PvP. But the other one could be a high consideration and it could wreck your day. So first up, Han Archer and Drax with a base stat of 3,401. The next character stands alone at number 6, and that, my friends, is Vision with a base stat of 2,735. Next up, 5 and number 4 have the exact same base stat at 2,671, and that is Amos Salter and Thor. And we're just going to keep moving right along with number 3 and number 2 with the exact same base stat of 2,429. And oddly enough, I'm pretty sure this was on purpose, Sabretooth and Wolverine. And let's end this countdown of probably the worst character to set into battle to resist anything in the world. The character with the lowest resistance stat with only 1,457. They are not stopping anything. Anything you want to do to this character, you can. If you tell them jump, even if they say I'm not doing that, they're still jumping. And that, my friends, is Winter Soldier. Alright, and that was the top 10 characters with the least resistance in the game that you may want to think about twice before sending in any content, especially the PvP. But it's time to look at the opposite side of that coin, and who are the top 10 characters with the highest resistance stat in the game that could potentially win you a PvP match by the opponent not being able to apply an important debuff. We're going to start this countdown with number 10 and number 9 with the exact same stat of 7,285. That is Ronan Accuser and Ultron. And already, guys, you can start seeing the huge power difference between the bottom 10 and the top 10. Next up is number 8, and he stands alone at 7,626. That is The Thing. Moving right along to number 7, and a character that is definitely in the meta with 7,770 is Colossus. But is Colossus the best tank in the game? Only one way to find out is to keep going here. Number 6. I don't know if this character was always this good or got this good from her rework, but with 8,113 is Scientist Supreme. And then we're moving right along to 5, 4, and 3. All three of these characters have the exact same resistance stat. It is Scarlet Witch, Rescue, Blob. Blob's not a character we have seen a whole lot of, so I'm not sure how meta he is. I think it's still going to be a while till we find out, or if he's just in the background of the Brotherhood team, but that's a really good resistance stat. And could it be the difference of a winner or loss? I'm really curious to see what kind of combos come out of this PvP. I'm pretty sure we're going to see combinations that we've never seen before being discovered in this event. And that's another reason why I'm really excited for this, other than being able to play other people and just have fun with the game. But it's time to get in the top 2. Now, there is not a tie for first. First place wins by a mile. But with number 2 and a huge jump to 9,843 is Juggernaut, the protector of Magneto. Another one where a lot of people will recommend Juggernaut to be the defender because he will put that taunt on and most likely resist any debuffs. Not only that, he also gets the disrupt, which prevents other debuffs from being applied to him. I mean, this guy is just the ultimate tank in the game. I mean, Colossus is good too, but there could be an argument to be made. Who is better, Juggernaut and Colossus? And guys, I'm going to put a poll in the corner of the screen. I want you to give your opinion. Who is the better tank in the game, Juggernaut or Colossus? I'm curious to find out your guys' opinion. And it's time for number 1. Now, this one should be obvious because you guys should have seen this character just resist everything. And I mean everything. Because their stat stands at 24,288. That is more than double Juggernaut. Almost triples him. I mean, I have yet to see this character on level to level have a debuff applied to them. And if you have not figured out who that character is, you're going to smack yourself and say that was obvious. Because at number 1 is Jessica Jones. And that is the countdown, guys. So how excited are you guys for the PvP that is coming out with the 4.0 launch right around the corner? Let me know in the comments down below. If you're new here and have not done so already, hit that subscribe button. My data shows that 60% of you guys that watch me are not subscribed to me, so what are you doing? You're missing out on some good content and you do not want to miss them. And with Taskmaster coming right around the corner, now's the time to subscribe, guys, because if you have not seen my luck with the event characters, you're in for a treat. And with that said, I will catch you guys on the next one. Bye.